All right, let's just jump right in, shall we? This feels like the big showdown of our time, doesn't it? Artificial intelligence versus human creativity. It's got everyone wondering, are we witnessing the end of art as we know it?
I mean, that's the question that's keeping every artist, writer, and musician up at night, right? If a machine can churn out what you do, but in a fraction of the time and for way less money, what's left for us? Where do we even fit in anymore?
And look, the stuff AI can do is, well, it's kind of mind-blowing. We're talking about generating gorgeous, Ghibli-style art in just seconds, or creating brand new songs that sound exactly like Mohad Rafi is singing them. It can even spit out a full screenplay, dialogues and all, just like that. So yeah, the threat feels incredibly real. But what if we're looking at this whole thing from the wrong angle?
To figure that out, let's actually take a step back and listen to one of the greats, Mark Twain. He said something that might sound a little crazy at first. There's no such thing as a new idea. So, what on earth did he mean by that? His whole theory was built around this awesome metaphor, the mental kaleidoscope. Picture it, right? You've got all these old, existing ideas, like little colorful bits of glass. Creativity, he said, is just shaking that kaleidoscope. You get a totally new, stunning pattern, but it's made from the exact same old pieces.
And that right there, that brings us right back to the big question. If all we're doing is remixing stuff we've already seen and heard, how is that fundamentally different from what an AI does? You know, when it sifts through a giant database of, well, stuff we've already seen and heard.
This is where things get really interesting, because we have this massive double standard. Think about it. A human artist goes to art school, studies Van Gogh, learns his brushstrokes. We call that inspiration. It's a good thing. But when an AI model analyzes Ghibli movies as data to learn their patterns, we slap a negative label on it, imitation. But is there really that big of a difference?
I mean, just look at Bollywood. Some of the biggest hits are, let's say, heavily inspired by Hollywood. Amir Khan's massive hit, Gajini, it's basically a remake of Memento. Doom 3, it's got chunks of The Prestige and The Dark Knight all over it. And we've been totally cool with this kind of inspiration for years and years.
So maybe, just maybe, the technology itself isn't the bad guy here. Maybe the fear we're all feeling is pointed in the wrong direction.
Because the real fight, it's not human versus machine. It's corporations versus artists. It's about the money. It's about giant companies wanting to make as much profit as possible with zero risk. And that puts them directly at odds with the individual creator who's just trying to make something, well, something new.
Just think about the formula film factory that's been churning out movies for years. You know the ones I'm talking about. Standard plots, cookie-cutter characters, and sequels and remakes for days. In that world, it's not the creatives calling the shots. It's MBA grads with spreadsheets, greenlighting scripts that look just like the last thing that made $1 billion. The goal isn't to create art, it's to manufacture a product, something predictable and safe, like a McDonald's burger. Now, for that kind of work, that mechanical, repetitive, paint-by-numbers creation, AI is a dream come true for a corporation. It's faster, it's cheaper, and it's way more efficient than any human could ever be at just pumping out slight variations of the same old thing.
You think I'm kidding? Someone asked ChatGPT to write some cheesy one-liners for a generic action movie, and it came up with this gem. In my dictionary, Mercy is the name of the hospital. Come on, that's pretty good. It's arguably better and definitely faster than what a lot of writers cranking out these formulaic movies would come up with.
But this is where it gets good. Because in this whole battle, we humans have a secret weapon. A trump card. It's something you can't code, you can't put in a dataset, and you certainly can't train an AI on. And what is it? It's your personal experience. All the messy, beautiful, heartbreaking, and totally unique stuff that's happened to you. Your memories, your feelings, the way you see the world. That is the secret sauce. That's where real, authentic art comes from.
And this isn't just some fluffy theory. Take a filmmaker like Anurag Kashyap. You can't separate his movies from his life. No Smoking? That movie was basically him screaming his frustration with the censor board onto the screen. He made an animated film, Return of Hanuman, for one simple reason. He wanted to connect with his daughter again. See? That's art that could only come from a real, lived experience.
And AI is never going to get into a fight with the censor board. It's never going to feel that ache to reconnect with its kid. It's this deep, personal well of experience that makes a real artist, a true artist, completely and utterly irreplaceable. So you see, the future isn't about replacement. It's not us or them. The future is about a partnership. It's about artists using AI as a crazy powerful new tool in their toolkit.
So, what's the game plan? Here it is. Step 1. Be a sponge. Absorb everything that inspires you, everything that speaks to your soul. Step 2. Dig deep into your own life, your own experiences, and forge a vision that is 100% authentically you. And then step 3, this is the big one, use AI as your assistant. Let it handle the grunt work. Use it to brainstorm ideas, storyboard your scenes, cut down on costs. It empowers you, the lone artist, to finally bring your unique vision to the world and actually compete with the big guys.
Look, AI is here to stay. And yeah, it's creating a world where imitation is basically infinite and free. It can copy any style, any formula, any pattern it's ever seen. So that leaves us with one final crucial question. A question for you, for me, for every creator out there. In a world full of copies, what will you create that is truly, uniquely, and completely yours?